friends, welcome to our So today it is the 48th episode in the biology series. So in the last episode of the biology series, we discussed about the exocrine gland. So today we are going to discuss about two glands of the exocrine system. So they are the lacrimal glands, or the tear glands of our eyes, and the salivary glands of our mouth. And both of them are in our head. Yes. So the lacrimal glands. So the lacrimal glands are paired exocrine glands. So they are in each one out for each eye. That means for each eye there is one set of lacrimal glands or tear glands, I would say. Yes. So in humans they are situated in the upper lateral region of each orbit. So here in this case the orbit means the hole in the skeleton, in the skull. So here it is like on the top of the eye. Yes. So for us it is in this region here. Yes. If you do like this, it is like a massage. Yes. So the lacrimal gland produces tears which are secreted by this lacrimal ducts. Yes. So here are the ducts which will make the tear go into the eye and then we cry. Yeah. So that happens. So okay. So the tear is a watery fluid isotonic to plasma. So it is a watery fluid that has the same pH level of the plasma inside our blood. Yes, 7.4 in the pH scale. That means it is slightly base-like. Yes, a bit more than average. Yes. So this fluid forms the aqueous portion of a multi-layered tear film that lubricates, protects and provides nutrients to the conjunctiva and corneum. If you don't know, these lacrimal glands always produce tears. Yes. So these tears, instead of making us cry, they will protect and lubricate our eyes. Yes. That means there's always water in your eyes. That means you're always ready to cry. Yeah. So the lacrimal fluid ultimately drains through a series of ducts into the nasal cavity. So that's why when you cry too much, a lot of liquid comes out from your nose. A lot of liquid mucus. So here is the diagram. So I'm going to explain this diagram of the lacrimal glands. So first here are the lacrimal glands on top of our eye in this region. So here is the eye, here is the other parts of the system. So first the lacrimal glands send the tear/the lacrimal fluid into the eye using lacrimal ducts. How many lacrimals in one sentence? Yes, that's a lot of them. So here sometimes we cry, sometimes we don't. So when we cry we make too much more tears. Yes. So normally it makes a decent amount of tears. So yeah. Next, if like the water is or the tears is too much, so here is like a canal which directly goes into. So it goes like this from our eyes and then directly into our noses. Yes. So if there's like too much, it will enter the lacrimal canal, then it will enter the lacrimal sac, which then in turn turns into the nasolacrimal canal, and that finally turns in, and then the tears finally go into the nose, and it will like lots of mucus will come down and very liquidy. Yes. So this is about lacrimal glands. So next are the salivary glands, the glands which produce saliva. So salivary glands in the mammals are exocrine glands. So in mammals these glands are exocrine glands, not any other endocrine, or how can they even be endocrine? Yes. So yeah, they produce saliva through a system of many ducts. So there are presently up to now three main glands of the salivary glands. Yes. Again there are hundreds of smaller glands. So these glands have again pairs. So there are two parotid glands in this side. So the parotid glands are the largest. They are in this side. Next are the submandibular glands, which are the second largest and are like here, a bit back. And finally are the sublingual glands, which are just below our like tongues. Yes. at this point of our body. So the sublingual glands are the smallest smallest salivary glands. Yes. So humans have the 3 paired major salivary glands. So remember, again there are many other smaller salivary glands that still produce saliva. Yes. So the salivary glands can be classified as serous mucus or seromucus, which is the mixing of both of them. So not only in exocrine system, there are some types of glands. So the serous glands are the glands that produce a liquid that is like sebum. Yes. So sebum is like a so how can I say, wait. So like a serum. Yes. If the liquid is like serum, then the gland which makes it is a serous gland. Yes. And the mucus gland is like the glands which produce mucus. Yes. And this salivary gland is both of them because saliva is like a mix between the serous and the mucus, which causes like a combination. The seromucus, which is our saliva. Yes, very weird name. So in humans, we make up to 1200 to 1500 milliliters of saliva per day. Every day we create 1 liter, and we don't know that. Yes, that is a lot of saliva. That is a very large amount of saliva. So a proposed 4th pair of salivary glands were founded on 2020. Yes, like 3 years before this video was uploaded. So these were called as the tuberous glands because of the region they were in. So they were like in the throat region here, and that region had the name tuberous or something like that. Yes, that's why they got the name tuberous glands. Yes. So we still don't know if they're completely salivary glands or just the minor salivary gland, but I don't know, some things may change later in history. So next, the functions of the salivary glands. To say just the functions of saliva, not the salivary glands. So saliva protects the soft and hard tissues of the oral cavity. So some places there are soft tissues, while there are in other places there are harder tissues. So this saliva comes and protects them like a shield, but still pretty weak because it is a liquid. Yes. So next it does like a buffering. It buffers any other things. Next, pellicle formation. So pellicles are some things. Yeah, like they are like the barriers on our teeth. Yes. I mean the teeth, not teeth. Is teeth even a word? Yes. Next, antimicrobial action. So it kind of tries to kill microbes. Yes. So next, it does tissue repairing. Yes. Tissue repairs. It repairs your tissue. And the most important thing we can observe is it makes us taste things. And we should all pray to saliva because it lets us taste everything we can think of. Yes, not exactly pray, but do something about it. Yes. So this is for today about the exocrine glands. Bye.